So we're here in Exeter, New Hampshire at George Phillips, an athletic shoe and clothing store. And you and your family have been in business for 97 years?
Yeah, 1920, my grandfather started the business.
That's incredible. And then your father owned it?
My
and
father
now
owned
you've
it,
owned
now
it.
I own it too, yes.
And you've owned it for 20 years?
About that.
Okay.
Yeah.
And okay, so tell me about the evolution of the business. So at the very beginning, it wasn't actually an athletic store.
No, we had a few sporting goods things, but the Phillips Academy, a private school here is in town, and we geared everything towards them. It was suits and coats and ties and everything that a college-type kid would need for their dorm room and stuff like that. As the evolution, then things change. They don't have to wear the sport coats anymore, and how dress codes relax and things like that. We geared more towards the sporting goods end of things.
Right now, you're actually thinking about your real estate as well, right? How do you think through the best way to use all the space that you own? Is there another way to draw revenue from it rather than just selling inventory?
Yeah, we had some people come in and look, and they said, you know, you really don't need this much space for the amount of sales you're doing and everything. So we're now looking at downsizing our space and adding on more a restaurant to draw people to town, and then maybe some living space, apartments or things above to draw people and build the downtown area up.
There's a lot of big box, mass sports retail stores now. Has that been hard to kind of continue to compete?
The funny part is, you know, 20 years ago, 15 years ago, it's all the big box stores are going to kill us and everything else. But we were able to get through that. The big problem now is A, the internet, and B, actually my manufacturers. Almost everything I stock in the store, the manufacturer is selling direct online to consumers. So not only am I fighting against other stores, but I'm fighting against the same people I'm buying the product from.
We hear this a lot from small businesses, that now the competition is actually coming from the manufacturers as well as other online options. And this e-commerce space really makes it hard. The biggest differentiator is that customer service, that you can talk through the needs with the customer, which is something that you do so well here, and I'm sure why you've been successful for so long.
Yeah, and at the same time we run into issues, that showrooming issue that's out there today too.
You're right, showrooming is an issue because they come in, they get the service aspect, they get the advice piece, and then they go and kind of shop it online. Yeah. So I think it's really up to residents of towns and communities to support their small businesses and try not to do that.
That's my big speech to everyone who does that to me. I say, okay, if you're going to do that, you have to listen to me. And I tell them how much. I said, those .coms are not investing in this community. They're not giving to the local churches. They're not giving to the schools. They're not giving scholarships. They're not doing all these things. And you're investing in the community when you shop at a small business.